Hello everybody, and welcome back. I'm Christo, and this is the Path to Modernity, our wonderful campaign in 3.0. In the last episode, we began our path to catching up on tech, which we did by embracing commercialism and immediately taking 3 techs straight out of the gate. We're also cruising up the state reach, which is great. As soon as we get... I'm not sure which of these we want to do first. Probably this one, which would require more bureaucratic influence. England no longer considers France a rival. No! Please don't make them an invalid rival. Please. We have to make a risk. We have to declare on them now. Without our troops in position. We can't allow them to not be a rival. I want to show strength so that we can get our 100 of each monarch point from them. Yeah. Don't. Oh, hang on. No! Flanders won't come in. I'll make it work. We'll make it work. We're immediately going to trash then their trade fleet up here. I'm hopeful I can land these guys without that happening. There they are. 5-3. It's not the worst, but we're smashing them in the north. Alright, come on. If we can take out the British Navy in the north, then we'll be in a glorious place. Hello again, YouTube. Sorry, we took a pause there. We are going to severely loot England, which is going to cause many more casualties, but get us much more income. So they have two lights, 3 galleys to my 12 lights, and lights are effectively heavies right now because there's no such thing as a heavy ship until Tech 18. Ah, right. 6 lights here, but we have upgraded lights, remember. This is a close fight. I don't like a close fight if I can avoid it. Oh, but they retreated. Nice. Oh, but now the English are coming. Oh, no. It's the Norwegians. Right, I forgot the Norwegians are in the fight this time. And yeah, England has sent their army north, predictably. The Old Alliance is helping out. Okay, got their transports. Hopefully that means we killed some Norwegian troops as well. And England is confronting us very ill-advisedly. They're not even bordering... I'm not sure the wooden wall is in MEIOU taxes, but... if it is, that's even more ill-advised. Let's get these guys heading over. We only just finished our war over here, but... should be good. Okay. So, Milan, don't need to spy on Milan anymore. Should spy on Naples. Because, can't rival Naples. Darn. Would have loved to have been able to get a show strength against Naples. Right. The glorious French fleet is transporting our men over pretty much unopposed right now. Which means, well, actually, let's take a brief detour to kill the Bretons. Are the English coming south to face me? Not yet. Then let's waste no time. Well, no, let's waste time in starting our offensive into England because I don't want them to attack me too soon. Good stuff. Yeah, I don't think we want to... well, I would like to full call this because it would mean we can get the autonomy ticking down faster. It's already going down, which is pretty nice. Alright. These guys are rallying up, but, of course, predictably, they fled. Let's see if we can catch them out. Otherwise, I'm relatively confident my subjects can handle them. Yeah, no, they're just going to hide. Okay. Wimps! Wimps, I say. Alright, across the seas we go. Savoy have their independence guaranteed by Milan. That's a shame. Oh, tragedy strikes. My consorts died, but that doesn't really matter because our heir is already of age. Anyone else I'd like to marry right now? No. Not really. Could marry some subjects, though. Let's come back from Flanders for a second. 3. It's not too bad. Didn't get it. That's also Orléans Bar. 2. Didn't get it. Armagnac. 3. There we go. Good. Just safer to have that constantly in our bag. But should be good. Let's start some sieges. And in fact, you know what? Can you move directly between these two provinces? No, but let's be aggressive. Let's just go straight and siege these two forts, thereby preventing them from moving their armies back into the rest of England. That'll be good. And yeah, we outnumber them kind of almost 2 to 1 now. So, should be good. Subjects, go siege. I don't want Anjou to get sieged down. It's one of the larger cities in the country. We did just get the PU over them, which means we're now in the process of integrating them. It's going to take another 14.7 years. Their opinion is helping. Cultural differences. I guess they aren't exactly in my same culture group, but still. A bit surprised that we're getting cultural differences debuff. I guess I shouldn't be. So I'm really hopeful we can call in Flanders. Their war exhaustion is declining. It's not close to 60 months since the war started yet. Scotland is... They're trying. This is a you'll never take our freedom kind of moment. I'm not sure what's going on with their unit model. They appear to have a face on their arm. But they're trying, bless them. It's not going to work. But they did stop some sieges. They won! They actually stack wiped. Legends. That is brave. That is brave indeed. Let's get the siege of London going. London's burning and all that. Do we have a cannon? Yeah, we have a cannon here. 2 cannons here, rather. Let's take one of them off. Scotland is doing really well. They are likely to live forever in this campaign because we're going to, I think we're going to keep them. I'm probably going to give them all of Ireland and then a bit of Northumberland and then give the rest south of there to Wales while we hold just the southern bit. I think that's the fun way to do it. Even though I would like, you know, I would like to own it all because it's all in the channel node. But then again, I'm pretty sure we can't stop having France be our capital node. So it's less of a downside to the fact that they're going to keep having some of the channel. Bohemia is 33. Oh, baby. The glorious d'Anjou. Sorry, de Valois. D'Anjou is the one we unseated over here in the east. Oh my god, they have a weak claim heir, which means I can claim their throne even if he comes of age and even though they have an heir. Oh, ho, ho, ho. It's all coming up France. That's really good news. We're going to be able to get a PU over... I think we're going to be able to get a PU over Hungary and Poland right here. I mean, it is going to require us breaking the alliance with Hungary and then winning a big war against Hungary and Poland. But can you imagine if we get a PU over Hungary and Poland at this stage of the game? That's just insane. We need to make that happen. After this war, that's the #1 priority. We're going to have to raise the military taxes. Yeah, I think we raise the levy taxes. All right, these guys are repaired enough. Give me a blockade in the Irish Sea. And now can we call in the Flemish? Yes. But do I want to? Because I want to call them again against the East. Yes, I think we do. Because they already have 20 favours. Oh, God, yeah. If we can get a PU... If we can get a PU over Hungary and Poland... At this stage of the game, that's just absolutely broken. And then, of course, we've got the potential of a PU over Castile coming down the line. Oh, baby. That's so good. Right, yeah, I forgot England has land down here. We should probably finally take that from them, but not in this war, because it's a humiliation, so we can't take any land. So maybe I should... yeah, so what we need is prestige. We need to make sure we get prestige in this war, because they have 46, and we need to exceed that in order to claim throne. Yeah, annoyed that Anjou does look like it's going to fall. If my vassals like banded together, they could take them on. Let's give it a go. Set them to aggressive. Kill this man. I don't think they're gonna, but obviously if they start sieging down one of my actual cities, because it's still, I mean, it's 14 years. Angers will recover in the next 14 years. It's not a big deal, but I never like to see harm done to any of my beautiful French lands. Oh, right, yeah, can't I still need a statesman, so we can persuade the Pope to promote us to being a empire. Let's go and see if we can do that now. Just wait for the January tick. The January ticks do take kind of 20 seconds or so at the moment, but that's fine. It's calculating an entire global trade and population system. We'll allow it 20 seconds a year. So, did we get a statesman? We did! Okay. And just to check, everything else should be fine, yeah. And Pope Man likes us, plus 140, nice. So we have pretty good odds. And how much our stability? We're at 57% stability. Hire me the statesman. Hey, Pope. Make me an empire. And then I'm immediately going to fire him next month, because he's going to influence the factions at court in the wrong direction if we keep him around. Oh, a 68,000 manpower. Holy heck. Also, can I do this yet? No. Need more Diplo points to do another bureaucratic reform. Dun, 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 dun. We can... hey, nice! 10 prestige, 10 legitimacy. At just the time when we need prestige. So good. We are an emperor. Let's go. You can force the Pope to crown you. You have to siege down Rome. And then you can force him to crown you. You still have to meet the other conditions to become an empire, which are like be a certain size. But yes, you are fired on the 2nd of next month. Nice. And look at this. Flanders just has a massive, massive transport fleet that's beating the crap out of everyone. I am going to keep influencing the nation state. Realm unification. Ooh. So because we're an emperor, we get new claims. Unified culture group claims because we're an emperor now. Interesting. And interestingly, when it says culture group, it's including Languedocian or whatever, because we're Lange d'Ol, which I assume is north. I don't know. And also Languedoc. So we can take all the Catalan lands using the using this new CB. Holy crap. We also have a reconquest CB, which I think is against this because it's counted as our land. Oh, interestingly, I'm being told by chat these claims can disappear if we have low legitimacy. Yeah, war exhaustion is getting a little harsh. We're going to try and keep legitimacy pretty high from now on. Obviously, the occasional strategic marriage with the nobles will still have to happen, which will hurt our legitimacy, but not strategic marriage, sorry, disowning unpopular relatives and all that good stuff, but for now, looking pretty good. So, in order to get the PU, we have to claim their throne, dissolve the alliance, wait 5 years, then attack them. And during those 5 years, they can't replace their heir. And come on. They're not going to replace their heir. The other thing that could go wrong is that, obviously, Poland could break free. And there is an event chain for the... Because this is historical, the whole Hungarian-Polish PU. In fact, I think at the beginning of EU4, there should be a Hungarian-Polish PU. And I'm not certain about that. Yeah, it can break down through that event chain. So we just kind of have to hope that event chain doesn't happen. Hey, nice. They drove back the Provençals. Bretons, sorry. That's nice. That's a bit inconvenient. Let's take the boats the quicker way. Still a hostile landing, but oh well. And yeah, we need to do the show strength because all of the freaking monarch points we've poured into reforming our country has left us badly behind on technology. Oh, I'm so excited about the idea of getting a Hungary and a Poland PU. It's going to allow us to lower our military spending, tax the noble feudal estates less. It means we can just kind of feel confident in our our dominion as the kind of great power of Europe, and we can focus on cornering the market for exotic goods from the east, and it's going to be glorious. Welsh not living up to the Scots' glorious stack wipe, losing a one-on-one fight. When are you landing? End of the month. That's fine. Okay, how else can I get more prestige? Presumably I can leverage the elites for prestige. Reaffirm fealty. Banish agitators. Wow, that just gives you straight up +1 stability. That's good to know. But no prestige in there. The fall of London. So if we take a look at London right now, London has 31,600 resident population. Now it has 24,300 resident population. You do the maths. Okay. Sussex, you're mine. Although actually, let's take the fort in Kent. What are you doing? Can I walk here and then straight back? Yes. Let's wait for you to lock. Dum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Bad move, buddy. Why are you raising up more men when I have your heartlands under lock? Oh, it looks like Scotland's going to get through the behind the English lines as well. Get some sieges going for themselves. Nice. We'll split these guys up and start mass sieging. We are obviously going to damage land that our subjects are going to own in the future, but hey ho. It's just the way it goes. What's the Latin? Such is war. It's like ipset bella or something. I can't remember. I can't remember my Latin. All right, come in here. All right. Nice. Ah, okay. Chat's telling me that the Hungarian-Polish PU... Sorry, excuse me a second. Excuse me. Sis vis parisem parabellum. Yes, that's right. I'm sure I'm butchering the pronunciation. Yeah, the Polish king had just died in Varna against the Turks. That's why there wasn't a PU. I remember now. How much prestige are we going to get for show strength, by the way? None? Are you kidding me? Damn it. Well, a separate piece for Brittany will get some. Oh, that's the if you want peace, prepare for war one. It's not about the just war. Yeah, I'm talking about, it's a, it's Thomas Aquinas. That old monk. Well, it was one of his wacky theories. Thomas Aquinas, he's just war theory, isn't he, right? Just in bellum and all that? I think so. Alright, down you come. New tech. Cheap paper. Urban production efficiency up and maximum... Ooh, I didn't know that was possible. Maximum resource size up. You know what that means? It's time for more dyes in Picardy. Heck, yes. We've got space for 10 more property here. Let's make sure that gets ploughed into farmlands, because you know I want that dye industry to get better. 182% profitability, my lord. Plough it straight in there. Don't even hesitate. Give me 50 ducats of investment in farmlands in Picardy. Mwah. I love it. We have so much money. We should put another... Let's build another regional capital. Or even a better road. Well, I mean, we could go a tier 4 road down to Lyonnais. Ho, ho, ho. Let's see. How expensive... That would be just a huge project. We haven't even finished getting the level 2 here yet. They're getting there, though. So let's select these provinces. Another cool new mechanic, by the by, for those watching. We've already got level 4 roads here. If we wanted to put all these roads, including the ones in Lyonnais, up to level 4, it's going to be really expensive. Improve infrastructure, pathing, rank 4, prepare to construct, 3,040 ducats. And it's going to take 2 peasantry labor per unit per year. How much peasantry labor is there available in these places? 11... 3? Lyonnais, what are you doing with all your peasants? God, we might have to increase. Well, we can encourage some immigration, I guess, if we overburden it a bit. But 3 is too low. We can't do parallelism 2 for freaking level 4 pathing. Come on now. 5. 0. Oh right, because they're all working on the current one. That's fine. That's fine. We could seize farmland in Picardy. But you can't seize land precisely. I'd just be seizing farmland globally. And I don't mind having rich nobles. I want them to be less powerful, but I mean, them being rich, they continue to invest, so I think that's fine. We don't want to peeve the nobles off that way. We'll peeve them off with other stuff. So we're saving up 3,040 ducats so we can build the Great Lyonnais Road, which will look like this. But for now, let's unselect the provinces, because we're a little way off that saving goal. Let's go speed 4. Yeah, my prestige is still going up. And presumably Hungary's is going down. Yes. Yeah. Oh, man. Please let me get Hungary and Poland. It'll be so good. Britain's getting beaten back yet again. Glorious. Okay, and here's my army back to start a new siege. Would be cool if infrastructure had an effect on army speed. Guess what, buddy? It does. It helps you and your enemy, but it helps you more. And garrison infrastructure slows down hostile movement speed. I don't know if garrisons affect replenishing troops. I don't think it does. I don't think you can have local impact on recovery rate from infrastructure anyway. At least the way they've coded the infrastructure. So we should take this, by the way, because I think if we take this, I know we can't in this episode, but I'm pretty sure if we take this, we officially win the 100 Years' War, which gives us some stability, I'm pretty sure. Also, by the way, let's take some men and then go and Fall of York. Sorry, York. You gave me a beautiful university education, but I am going to loot you to the ground. And now, I think we split these guys up. Oh, excuse me again. You can specifically target provinces in land reform. Holy crap, really? Land reform. Current proposal, 10% in every province. Repair reforms. Resources. Farmland. Continue plan. Current scope. Current scope. 0% of provinces. What? I think this might be a bug. Damn. 10% less provinces. Reform in 5% of all provinces. Reset scope to 0. 5% all provinces. It just stays the same. Damn. It's, I think it's bugged. You just select using the pin. It is selected. So maybe you have to start with it selected. Expropriate land. Prepare reforms. Resources. Farmland. 10%. Continue plan. Current scope. Yeah, it's bugged. This must be a bug, because this thinks we're talking about the amount of land still. Or maybe you have to do it via the common interaction enact land reform. Potentially. Click %, it cycles. Oh, I'm with you. Excuse me a second. I'm going to endeavour to talk much quieter. My wife is going to sleep. Okay, where were we? Leverage the elite. Expropriate land. Prepare reforms. Resources. Farmland. Gimme 30% of the farmland. Continue plan. Current scope. It worked. So this hurts them 20 relations. 15 loyalty. Now, 15 loyalty. What about if we took twice as much land? The same amount of loyalty. Okay. In which case, let's just do this. Let's just take all of the farmland in Picardy. This might be way too much. Okay, you can only do 50% at max. Actually, how much do they own here? Farmland. Nobles. The nobles own 36% of the land. So let's go down. That's probably why the number wasn't changing. 35% of the land. Am I really going to do this? This might end up costing me just stupid amounts of Diplo points to maintain all this property, but I love the idea of the personal, like, crown land dye farms of Picardy. Doesn't that just seem really cool? Let's do it. Let's just do it and not worry about the consequences. It's going to hurt noble loyalty, but we can help that immediately just by a quick little disown an unpopular relative. And there's our stability back. And here's a temporary tax relief, and they'll really love me. Of course, that helps with the faction loyalty, but still. Thank you so much, Goink, in chat, for informing me of this. That's amazing news. Does it instantly change how much we own? No. Well, we'll come back and have a look. Because that's gonna be an absolute game change. Holy crap, did it already apply? Or is this just our extra taxes? No, I don't. Well, did it already apply? We're making 995 ducats. That's like an extra 100 from property. But I feel like it can't possibly have recalculated yet because we still only have 10% of the land, which I think is about the same as before. Let's see what happens. Let's wait till this yearly tick happens. And there's full grain provision, which we can immediately do again. And make the commoners love us. Holy crap, I'm so glad I found that out. Thank you so much. I'm going to go around seizing gold mines now. It's going to rule. Oh, man. That's really cool. I was really upset that you couldn't do that before. We lost a core province. Oh, crap. Minus 10 prestige. Sorry, I need to keep my voice down. Of course, that's why we had a CB against them. When are we going to lose these ones? Not for 100 years. Okay. Damn, that prestige. That's you know, like 8 years of prestige gain that we need to take out Hungary. That hurts. Does show strength really not give you any prestige? Or do you think it's just lying to you? Maybe it doesn't, but... Oh, I'm so looking forward to seeing what Picardy looks like now. The nobles might really struggle to pay the local infrastructure costs now, but that's okay, because we were already picking up the bill. So it shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, the investment here is not nearly enough to keep up the infrastructure spending, but I don't really mind about like the harbourage in Picardy, so... And certainly not the garrison. Anyway, let's see it. State now owns... Hang on, it didn't distribute the amount it said. It said it was going to distribute 35% of the total farmland. That's not what it did. It distributed 35% of their total farmland. Still, very cool. We got 22% now of the farmland here, which is making us 47 ducats revenue, which I think is monthly? I could be wrong. It could be yearly, but... And that dye, that beautiful... Oh, sorry, wrong tab. That beautiful dye industry. Making... Excuse me? 77% profit? What? It tanked. How come it tanked? Maybe all our buyers... Oh god, lots of this is less profitable than it was. Maybe all of our buyers were in Italy and we just killed them all. Still, our income... Yeah, okay, it's gone down again because we just did the tax breaks. But we got like an extra 100 ducats in income from property because of that change. It's crazy good. Hey, Castile, Do you want to die and give us a personal union? Hey, they don't have much prestige. Holy sugar. We're gonna get so many PUs, man. It's gonna be grand. Yeah, attach to me, Scotland. Scotland, attach. Oh man, that's so good. I love our new Picardy holdings. I am upset about the loss of profitability of the die, but oh damn, we lost that siege. Let's send one of these guys instead. And yes, we will allow friendlies to attach. Good. Excuse me, Scotland, where are you going? Attach to this guy. We'll see if we can take these Flanders guys to go. Flanders guys. Flemish to go and take out this uprising. How are we doing loot on this war? 1,700 ducats of loot so far. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Scotland, why aren't you attaching to me? Maybe if I tell them to siege, they'll do better. Excuse me. Scotland, siege. Yes, indeed, that seems to have jolted them into it. Nice. If they can do that siege, we can do Durham. Nice. Well, actually, I think I'll send these guys up, just because if all these guys came down south at the same time, it would be a little troubling. You guys, attach. Okay, so Anjou. Anjou, come attach to me. Expansion of serfdom has expired. Nice, good timing. Just when we need to make the nobles like us more. I will overlook some more tenant abuse, absolutely. How is state reach looking in capital, by the way? We are up to 27.5%. Pretty good. Now, go kill those separatists. And yes, a blockade of Kent is in order. Never mind. They heard the navy was coming and they just immediately surrendered. How about a blockade of Devon and Wessex instead? In fact, I think our naval dominance is so supreme we can actually split the navy. Block both of these. Yeah, I think that's fine. There goes Lancaster. Let's get Durham going. The Scots trying to liberate their own land rather than helping me siege. Don't you know that you're the punching bag in this war? That is your role. This is your only function. Well, that and mad lads stack wipes out of nowhere that no one expected. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, good. These two sieges with naval support should make good headway. Castile has entered a golden era. Good for you, Castile. Siege of Gloucester done. Should be able to crank through these southern ones pretty quick with blockades in place. Our alderman has died. No, who's my level 3? Oh, hey, we have another one. He is an aristocrat. I think we bite the bullet and just take the aristocrat. Yeah, especially because he gives us prestige. I really need the admin points right now. They're back to sieging that province, really? Okay. This is the last episode I'm recording today, but I really, really want to get that Hungarian personal union. So maybe we'll record one more after this, but... Or maybe this one will just go so long that I could have split it in two, but then I didn't because I kept telling myself I'll stop any minute now. That's usually how it goes. I can't believe we have Bohemia on the line as well. We could also try and get a marriage with Milan. Let's do it. If we can get Milan as well, that would be great. Because at some point, I think Milan has like a scripted failure to have an heir. Oh, hello. Okay, they are going for this battle. We have made some progress in these fights, but England has a serious military tech advantage, so I'm going to immediately throw everyone against them. And Scotland, go aggressive. Yeah, I think we're going to lose that fight. It's unfortunate. Went to full siege mode a bit too fast. Claim Spain's throne. Can't. They have too much prestige. And fighting them is going to be hard, because they're going to have Aragon on side, rather. But we should be able to do it. With all our subjects. Plus, if we need to, we can raise military taxes. The difficulty is going to be the amount of freaking aggressive expansion we're going to get from forcing 2 massive PUs. But, oh baby, is it going to be worth it? Does Aragon have Naples in PU? No. I don't know if they even start with it in M&T. Oh, we might pull this out. No, never mind. What if we had a general up here? And now they're just going to stack quite my reinforcements. And of course now Scotland starts moving to assist. Amazing. So I'm annoyed that this doesn't give any prestige. It really feels like it should, doesn't it? Is it just me? It really feels to me like it should give prestige for a show strength war goal. I guess they just think it's too good. If it gives you any prestige. Because we could, instead of show strength, we could like war apps and then end these 3 rivalries. I'd get 0.9, 9.1. Come on, it's a bit generous sharing. I think we still show strength though, because we really need the tech. We'd get a bunch of prestige if we enforced a personal union on Castile. That's one option. We'd also get more prestige if we lost less of these fights. Are we at the land force limit right now? Probably not, right? Actually, almost certainly not. Oh, no, we are actually over it. Okay. Never mind. Don't mind me. Just being wrong over here. Hey, Scotland. Come attach to me down here. Either of these are acceptable. Just don't just needlessly die up here. Devon. Okay, won that. Good. Fall of Southampton. Loot them. Oh no, crap. Naval engagement I wasn't ready for, but their galleys are less efficient. Oh, there are actually a lot of our navy here is Flanders galleys. But yeah, we have the numbers, so they're gonna run. Let's keep these blockades going as much as we can. And get the sieges to the south going. We are probably going to need to unsiege some of Scotland, but the good thing about unsieging Scotland is that it doesn't cause us any attrition, or any, like... We technically still can get attrition, because if we get disease outbreaks, but not nearly as much. You two grab me that fort. Good. And yeah, the fact that we're gaining prestige constantly is pretty good. Oh, I should check, yeah, what's our empire title actually doing for us? +1 diplomat and plus 0.25 yearly prestige. Plus, actually, it gives us better diplomatic range, which is pretty nice. And we get more alliance slots. We've got 3 empty alliance slots right now. Wait a minute. How the hell do I have 11 out of 6 diplomatic relations? Oh, crap, because I married all those people who I didn't have... I didn't need to... that's annoying. We married a bunch of people who we probably shouldn't have. So with that in mind, let's make our ruler a general. He's got 2 siege, let's go! That's so good. That's really good. So that we hopefully get the king to die sooner, which will break our royal marriages. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. How much war score have we got against you so far? Because, yeah, against you, to get the most, we'd probably do a give up claims thing, and then end some rivalries. Yeah, 14. Yeah, which gets us 7. We need Hungary to somehow lose a war. Also going to improve relations with them to increase the odds that we actually keep them as a PU after being at war with them. Same for Poland. God, if we get... I mean, I'm salivating. If we get Poland and Hungary as PUs, it would be insane. Still, do you have a kid yet? No. Oh, man. I can but hope. And we accumulated another rival, which means we are working towards our next age ability. Yeah, getting there. Getting there. Can you return cause? No, because it's a show strength war goal. Does war exhaustion cause negative prestige? No, good. Worth check. Gotta do all we can right now. No, the Poles don't have a PU over Lithuania. It's only 1408. Lithuanians are still Rumovan. They haven't even converted to Orthodox yet. Lithuania does... Wait, does Lithuania... They go Orthodox, right? And then the Poland makes them go Catholic? Is that how that works? I forget. Doom, doom, doom. Alright. Recent land expropriation has finished. Nice. Has my dye industry picked up again? A little bit, but it's got some way to go. Grand Celebrations has expired. I will actually do that again, even though it's going to delay our road building project. Because we need the extra noble loyalty if we're going to have the troops to stand up against Castile. How much manpower does Castile have? None. Interesting. Ah, because they just waged a war against Morocco. Perfect time to claim throne, man. Hey, we just got some extra prestige. Where did I get that from? Ah, holding grand celebrations give us prestige. Do any of these others give prestige? Like strategic marriage? That kind of makes sense. No? None of those give prestige. Okay. Come back from Milan for a second. Milan, do you want to marry me, by the way? -5, we're getting there. So we claim throne. I'm going to save just in case I haven't claimed the throne yet in 3.0, just in case it causes a crash or whatever. Oh, can you imagine if we got Castile and Hungary and Poland? Claim throne. No, it gives us minus 20 prestige. That's a shame. And how long does it last? How long does the CB last? Of course, they might get an heir any day, which would be, you know, bad. Gauzus belly. Where's it gone? Oh, it hasn't triggered yet, right. Need to wait for the end of the year. End of the month, even. Bureaucratic instability has ended. We can fight corruption a bit some other way. I think I'm content to let Flanders and England just duke it out for a bit before I come and aid them. I don't have any long-term allegiance to Flanders. I'd rather help these sieges go a bit faster. England lost anyway. That's what we like to see. Let's send the... Oops. Send the cannon in with the general to help this siege. Claim throne on Castile. Now please, Castile, please don't get an heir. Okay, claim throne CB lasts forever. It's just assuming they don't get an heir. Is he infertile, please? No, he's 41. I don't know if infertility drops with age. Fall of St. Malo. Loot them. I don't know if fertility falls with age in E4. I assume not. That seems like the kind of thing that they wouldn't have bothered to account for, because it's no CK2. Like, it's not, you know, it's not trying to be, I mean to say. It's not a diss. Okay. No! Claim lost the throne of Castile. Damn. Well, that's going to make it a lot harder to claim Hungary now, because we just lost 20 prestige. Damn. Really, you need them to have an heir that is has a weak claim. That's when you can kind of guarantee that the claim will stick around, because the AI extremely rarely replaces their guy. Yeah, that's tragic, obviously. If it had only been like 2 months earlier that they got their heir, we wouldn't have lost all that prestige. But we could ask the Pope for prestige. That's a good point. Oh crap, I clicked during the January tick. That's my bad. Don't worry. Wait for it to respond. It will be back momentarily. See? Pope man. I need prestige, please. Bless my ruler. Good tip, thank you. We could also contribute to the Curia coffers, which I think I will do. Alright, now we're getting 3 prestige a year. Are there any other things I could do prestigious with these guys? No. Show of devotion? That seems prestigious. No. What about leveraging them? No, you can get legitimacy. Merchant trade power. Doesn't look like it. No way I can get prestige, huh? Shame. How about advisors? We've already got the prestige advisor. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do to get prestige except win wars. Which makes me start thinking, okay, who's our next war? Maybe Lorraine? Wars in Salazzo and obviously Austria? That's probably it. We're probably just going to declare a bunch of wars against the Emperor. And then intentionally not call anyone in, so as to get more prestige for ourselves. Calling in Flanders into this war was kind of a mistake, but, you know, I had to make that snap judgment because there was the very real threat of the Royal Navy. Could have messed things up. Let's get these northern sieges rocking. There goes Sussex. Good stuff. New tech. Yes. Translated classics. Excellent. By the way, fun fact. What do you think they're translating the classics from in approximately this era? The old classics being, of course, the Greek texts of the ancient greats. What language are they being translated from into things like Latin and Italian and French, so they can be read by by Christendom? I'll let chat respond before I give you a hint. Hebrew? No, not Hebrew. Oh crap! Hello. We may lose these 6 if these guys don't get here in time, which they're not going to. God darn it! I didn't notice they moved south at all. Arabic is the correct answer. Most of the classics texts that spurred the Renaissance were captured during the Reconquista of Iberia. They had mostly been lost to the Latin-speaking tradition, but they had been preserved via translation to Arabic, which is just such an incredible historical thing. You know, these incredible texts went from Greek to Arabic to Latin. And it's, you know, I'm not acting like they weren't being used and spurring stuff when they were in Latin. It's obviously not like the Arabic-speaking world hadn't done anything with the knowledge. They'd done all kinds of awesome stuff with it, but it's so interesting that the Renaissance has stuff that went via Arabic. Savoy now have their independence guaranteed by Milan. Interesting. Almost enough money for that road building project. And how are my existing roads? Nice. They've finished here. And here they should be close. Yeah, just one left. Cool. Castile has started to influence Aragon. You better kill those Castilian Pretender rebels, by the way, Castile. I might go and do it for you, actually. Because if they were to win, they would impose someone who was not de Valois. Which would obviously be bad. Oh, hey, England. You look like you're ripe for a stack wipe. Let's go and see if we can milk them for some prestige. Can't believe we lost another battle and lost more freaking prestige. But yeah, I always found that Reconquista Arabic thing really interesting. Just the kind of the tangled web that history weaves. It's very interesting stuff. Oh, we're a bit down on cavalry in this army. It's my bad. I'm still going to take the fight because they're on really low morale, but it's not optimal. Bureaucratic expansion has expired. I'll do it again. Boom. Ah, they fled just in time to get stack wiped in 2 units rather than 1. There's that siege down there. Good. They must be getting close to accepting, even though it's going to be 20 over the war score, especially if I stack wipe him here. Let's split and help our subjects with a blockade. Fleeing to the Orkneys, eh? That ain't gonna save you. War exhaustion is getting up there a bit. You're arriving before the tick? No, that's a shame. Won't get the stack wipe then, probably. They have no manpower though, that's good to know. And Scots are coming to reinforce this time. But yeah, the lack of cavalry is obviously really hurting us. We did get the stack wipe. Nice. Dun, 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 dun. The Channel Islands are their own province, but it is a wasteland. You cannot, you can't control it directly. I'm sorry to say. I don't know which the ownership of which provinces give you control over it on the map. Right, they're now willing to accept, so as soon as this battle ends with... Oh, hang on. I'd rather not fight them if we can avoid it, actually. Which we can't, and they have the wooden wall bonus out here. Let's try not to lose too many ships. Special commissions expired. Hey, nice. The Flemish showed up to save the day. Excellent. Leave behind a couple of guys. And then it's time to head back to Wales. No, not by boat. Just manually come back to Wales. Oh, you can't. Okay. We'll just come down here then. This fort's in the way. Okay, Brittany, you can go. Really? You're not prepared to do this? Just give up a couple of claims? Fools. Give me trade power instead, actually. And war reps, some cash. Okay, there's some prestige, 3.9. Ugh. Ugh. It's not enough, man. And then we've got to show strength. We've got to go for the monarch points, because the monarch points are the certain victory. Whereas the PU is very much uncertain. Now let's bring the men home. And we need to immediately plot our next war. And then, do I want to get free tenancy? We are actually ahead of time now, that's amazing. Or do we want to do something in here, for which we need more bureaucratic influence? So whatever we're going to do, we're going to need to promote the bureaucratic faction. Which, yeah, again, this will anger the other factions. 40 and a resting point of 6.2. Yeah, so it's 20 debuff with all of them. Now we can do literacy tests for 2.5 admin efficiency. I would like the admin efficiency. And plus it helps the elite loyalty, which is nice for the short term for our wars. So I think I'm going to do this. You do get 20 corruption. Well, 10 of each. But yeah, I'm going to do literacy tests. Hang on, did that change something down here? Surely not. It's one of these, right? Informal tests just went to literacy tests, pretty sure. We'll wait till a monthly tick. Results of the war. 7,000 ducats. Pretty nice. And enough for our road building project. Heck yeah, buddy. Here, here, here. Here, here. And Lyonnais. Amazing. Infrastructure. Rank 4. Rank 4 pathing. With a parallelism of 3, which is pushing it a little bit. Do it. Boom. Now that is the biggest infrastructure project I've ever embarked on in MEIOU in Texas, for sure. That's really cool. What's being built down here? New irrigation. That makes sense. There's nice wine there. Okay, and yeah, that road should really help, along with obviously the capital being built here. Oh yeah, I didn't account for the fact that we'd be trying to build both the capital and the pathing at the same time, but oh well. Okay. You guys, if you could grab a boat, that would be good. And of those boats, England is no longer a valid rival for France. Oh my. Oh my, England. My, how you've fallen. That's why we had to get the show strength in there. And there's the end of widespread tax relief, which I think I will not renew. And you guys carry on privateering the channel, please. Full grain provision, however. Absolutely. I will continue to pay for that. How much is that costing me in admin? I actually didn't notice. Is it 10? 10's not so bad, but if it's more than 10, I might... Maybe I'll even start to reconsider it. Because as we are right now, we're just constantly doing the grain provision. Okay, we're up to 9. 10 prestige. England does still own a province in southern France. That won't last long, don't worry. They're down to 35 rather. Prestige affects many things, but primarily how likely other nations are to accept our proposals. What? Prestige doesn't affect that at all. Prestige does all kinds of things. It doesn't give you Diplo rep, does it? Okay, it does give you Diplo rep, a little bit. But, I mean, it's not the primary impact of it. Okay, they are going to fight off those guys, it looks like. So, now that we're not doing a accidental tax relief, what is our income looking like? Yes, back up to 760. Property income continuing to rise. Let's go. How's my dyes industry going? Back up to 175% profitability. Oh, that's what I like to see. No, Bohemia. You had an heir. Oh well. Luxembourg will marry us, and I am going to do it even though it's going to put us to 12 out of 6 relations. Because, you know, we have to try and get Valois just everywhere in the world. Alright, men are being funneled. Can I get any free fleets for this? No. Just drop them off here. And then I can use you. Looks like someone else has got them, so you guys come on down to Calais. Okay, next war. Savoy? Rather not go to war with Milan right now. Probably Lorraine. And I could call in Hungary and Bohemia, but I'd rather not because I need to preserve the prestige gain. Stop and broom with Castile for a minute. They're perfectly happy with us. Yeah, getting PUs over all of Europe is definitely high on the agenda. Insofar as we can. Okay, so we are getting there on tech now. And remember, the next tech we're taking is Naval. Because we need it for exploration. I also think we need 50 naval force limit, which we're not going to get in a hurry. So that's something to bear in mind. I'm so proud of this huge road building project. It's so cool. I love building big roads in this game. It's so satisfying having multi-province projects. Oh crap, are they going for the capital? No. Castile, fight your freaking pretender rebels. It's almost like you're trying to lose my dynasty. And I might take serious offense at that kind of treachery. 3 a year is not fast enough. Can't wait 10 whole years. Bella will be almost of age. Cement from Milan and England funding our roadways. I'm not sure what we looted from them is cement. It doesn't seem like a very portable. It doesn't seem like very portable wealth. I think if my guys brought back cement, I'd chastise them. Let's get a few more cannons, but then we really ought to get more infantry because that's what we're behind on. Remember, there's no reason to not have your force limit, because troops cost nothing to raise and they cost the same amount raised, or almost exactly the same amount raised as they do in your manpower pool. Our Grand Captain has died. That's fine. We can replace him with a bureaucrat. A siege ability bureaucrat, no less. So what other reforms can we do? We need 30 for most of them. Yeah. But, you know, state reach is going to make our... the higher we get our state reach, the higher our faction influence will trend. So, that's good. Alright, position the men. War with Lorraine. War with Lorraine gives us 3 people to peace out in prestigious ways. That should be enough, I think. How's the integration of Scotland going, by the way? How long is that going to take? Oh, hey, it's done. Nice. Not going to integrate them, though. But still, nice to know it's an option. 9 years on Anjou. Let's top their relations up a little bit. We should get this war going pronto, I think. We are at really high war exhaustion, but it really doesn't matter much. Doodaloo. So we've got conquests, we've got reconquests. Wait, what? Ah, because it's counting this as like natural French land, is it? Why is that? It's not culturally French. Oh, I guess they have put it in. Okay, they put Lorrainian in the cultural French group. Fair enough then. So we've got reclaim core or realm unification. 75% cost, but so yeah, realm unification is just worse than the reclaim core they have. Okay, reclaim core, bogus, and I will not call anyone in because I don't want to share. Oh, that was more countries than I expected. Ah, because they have a subject, right? Let's go this way because I think that way is actually going to work better. And yeah, bring the cannon down. You can go and join the dudes in Bordeaux. Get a siege going here. Good stuff. Chat is asking what a PU does. Improve relations between countries, give a measure of control, or the first step towards complete unification or annexation. So there's something called a subject in EU4. And subjects essentially are your peons. They do what you say. And you kind of own them. You can control their diplomatic relationships. A personal union is a type of subjects. They don't pay taxes like a vassal, which is another type of subjects. But yes, they do move towards full integration. So they're a type of nation they're a type of subject that you can integrate directly and full annex it into your country. They have a little 2 fort here. Let's head north. So how many men do they have in total? It's gonna be a few. Yeah, they do have quite a few. I'm gonna go with. Are we actually gonna take this land? Yeah, we have very little aggressive expansion now. We've spent a lot of time just looting and things. So we are going to take this land. So let's go with light looting. We're probably not going to win the war against Austria. Cheers. It's my great pleasure. Happy to help inform. Ding, ding, ding. We probably won't ever fully integrate Hungary or Poland. No, it would just be... It would be way too far away for us to actually exert any serious measure of control over them. So, yes, I suspect we will keep them as a perpetual union. As I have liked to call it in a few other games we've played. We could hire some mercenaries to secure our victory in a few of these wars, but I'm not sure it's necessary. I did forget, Austria gets to full call their allies when we start the war this way. So Venice has come in. That's annoying. Oh well. Is integrating PUs harder? So the way it works now is that when you get a subject, you can't just immediately integrate them after 10 years. You have to complete their integration. And it shows you exactly how far along you are with that. So we have done 23.9 of their 48.2 total development. And it shows you the base integration modifiers. So personal union, which means they're 25% harder to integrate. So yes, to answer your question. They're the same government type as me, so that makes no difference. And because I have... me having a diplomat present with them changes the overall... Oh, or is that just my number of diplomats? Let's see how it changes on the monthly take. Overlord diplomats 22.3. I guess that means the number of diplomats I have changes it by that much. And then their opinion changes it, the liberty desire changes it, how much annexation cost I have changes it, and then once that's done, you can start integrating them. I would say PUs are now much, much easier to integrate if they are small, but if they're large, they can be harder. Because size is one of the huge things that makes a big difference. Yeah, the integration mechanic is very cool, as is the ages mechanic, by the way. Not to toot my own horn or anything. Down to 34. We're getting there. I'm curious to see if that Overlord diplomats number changes on the monthly tick when we don't have our diplomats present. We obviously can't let them siege down Picardy, not now that we've personally seized control of the dye manufacturing. Alright, get me some more cannons into their capital. I like to siege down the war goals, the war leader's capital, even if they're not going for a quick peace, just so that we could secure a peace in a hurry if we wanted to. Now, give me an attach. Give me an attach order on the subjects for a second. And then make sure we don't have anyone else set to attach. Yeah, go attach to this guy. And give me that general. So I can go and beat these guys up. We just need the prestige, and then we can get Hungary. It's gonna be so good. We need to hurry up though. We have to do it before they can come of age. If they're in a regency, we should be able to still be able to press the claim, but gotta be careful beyond that. So we have 3 cannons here, which is not sensible. We have one here, right? Yeah. Okay. Ding, ding, ding. All right, merge up. We've got 5,000 men here. A few more coming still to join, and then we're going to go ahead and get these guys. I really don't want them sieging down Artois either. Actually, we can purchase an ability. I think siege speed is the best. Aggressive expansion is also really good. But I think siege speed is what we want. The Guns of War. Not very imaginatively named, but hey ho. It's just a V1. Alright, now we've got 8,000. That's enough. Oh, but don't abandon the siege, because we've made progress and we've got someone coming in to relieve it. And they're off. No sieging down Artois on the next tick, please. The glorious southern road. I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased with the Lyonnais road that we've started constructing. It's awesome. Truly awesome. What are you doing, Luxembourg? What do you think you're going to do with those 3,000 men? Stand in a province and hide from me. Okay, you know what? I can't fault that. Please, please don't siege down Artois. Please. Nice. There is a river from Paris to Lyon, but right now they don't appear to be using it. So we could upgrade the harbourage and see if they start, but I think until I understand that better, we're going to stick with big roads. Can't hurt. Plus, there's quite a few different sections of that river, which mean that you need to repeatedly disembark and re-embark, which means you need local roads. Let's move the troops south, because it's... Who is it that has the... It's you that has the PU over Brabant, right? Yeah. Looks like I am actually going to need to go siege Brabant. Nice, there they go. Let's go find that Luxembourgian army. Yeah, the river thing is extremely cool. I'm looking forward to exploring that mechanic more. God, I hope we get Hungary in a PU. I'm annoyed we didn't get Castile. We so nearly did. Just a couple of years, all the difference it would have taken. I think I'm going to take these guys south and deal with these Castilian rebels, because they're giving me bad vibes. Can't have Castilian pretender rebels ruining our dynastic game. They still haven't had an heir though. Could get on Milan. Never know. Anyone else up for grabs? Holland? Holland's probably not worth it. Not when we're already at 12 out of 6 Diplo slots. Oh dear. I'm not going to lose this fight, are we? This is one of the few things that war exhaustion does hurt our morale, especially because we have this tech disadvantage. Although we're clawing the tech disadvantage back now. Dum, bum, 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 bum. E4 not responding? Don't worry. It'll respond. Oh, damn. Merging those 2 minutes, they're getting away. Let's give them the general. Wow, manpower up to 7,400. Population growth must be going on. Because it's not, the nobles aren't getting more loyal as quick as our manpower is increasing. Get 'em, boys. Where are you going? Why can't I go from here to here? That's weird. Why can't I go from this province to this province? That's really bizarre. Loot them. Sorry, Luxembourg. You're saddled to the wrong horse. Not quite sure how that analogy works. Ah, yes, right. Brabant has a fort here, of course. Ding, ding. Ah, which they've just walked into. Big mistake. Ah, no, they walked here. Even bigger mistake. Goodbye. How much prestige? 0.3. I need more than that. I kind of forgot Austria's in this war. Austria, what are you doing? I haven't seen any of their men. Come on, Hungary. Somehow lose a bunch of prestige to an event or something. Alright, time to kill this slot. I think we should get the defensive bonus from the forest. Yes, indeed. Are we going to win this? Yes. It's close, though. Good. Smashed him in the first shock phase, it looked like. Siege of Jollick's done. Good. Castile. I think you were dragging your feet on that Castile. I'm pretty sure the AI, you know, isn't that smart, but it really felt like they weren't giving that their all. Some conniving way to get out of sharing a dynasty with me. Full of leave, loot them. The only ones I won't loot are these two down here. Oh, wow, we died. Okay. Did anything dramatic happen? We lost realm unification, right, because our legitimacy plummeted. Oh, damn, that probably hurts our prestige. Oh, no, it's the other way around, isn't it? Okay, lost realm unification, which is not the best, but not the worst. We'll get it back. It also really helps our diplo limit, because we're no longer allied to all, married rather, to all of our subjects. We need to urgently remarry Hungary. We instantly got an empress, good. And yeah, let's remarry you. And should I remarry Milan? You gotta go with the Game of Thrones when you can, man. It's not every day you get an opportunity to get the richest nation in Italy at your beck and call. So, what's the most prestigious thing to do here? Probably return these two. That's a lot of diplo points, but I think that's probably got to be done. And then end a rivalry. It's probably going to be 10 from you. That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. Now, where's the Luxembourg army gone? Here they are. Go get them. All cav. Not ideal. Yeah, it's going to be difficult to piece out Austria in this one. If we could take out the Luxembourgian army, they'd be much more willing to seek terms. So let's shoot for that. Sorry, yeah, you guys need to kill these guys first. Good. Where have you gone, Luxembourg? There you are. You sneaky devils. I think 5-3 with a general, we should be good. A better general. Even though we have the unsupported cavalry. Oh, hello. Trent's here. Not going to help you, though. Give me my prestige. Gimme, gimme, gimme. How much? 0.3? I need better than that. Another siege one. Good. You can start the Strasbourg one then. Wait, Strasbourg? Sundgau. That's what I mean. Oh crap, there's Austria's army. Fall of Nancy, which is the one we're taking, right? So spare them the looting. Don't find Austria's army coming to this province, please. Nice. Okay. Head south and across. Luxembourg, you may now go. Wow, they really don't want to, huh? Okay. Thing is, I really do want you to. So actually, these guys head up north. We're going to try and maintain this siege. Yes, good. We've got them going on a wild goose chase following these guys around. Which means we should get time to finish this siege. If we can siege this province and put this fort under siege, I imagine that would seal the deal. Oh, you're going here. Okay, good. Toulouse, are you a full participant of this war? They are. Interesting. Good. That means if we... Oh, damn. I just screwed that up. Darn it. We're going to get you now? Yeah, good. Oh, crap. I just did a new alignment for no reason without meaning to. Black news indeed. We lose stability. Damn it. Alright, well, we're going to align with the bureaucrats. That's unfortunate. Oh well. And yeah, fires all our advisors, doesn't it? I think it doesn't just fire them. I think it actually kills them. Well, we make do. And this doesn't cost ability to hire these guys, I'm pretty sure. For the first little bit after you you first do that. We're going to need to do a temporary tax relief because we can't stay at negative stability. Go back to improving with own subject countries. And Pokeman. Oh, hey, did I just see Pokeman at 200? What happened to put you up to 200? Ah, of course, we bought intelligences. I forgot that gave you just straight goodness. Sungal could fall right now. Oh, not to us. To Denmark. What are you doing at war with Denmark? Denmark chose this moment to try and conquer a province. Fair play. Yeah, chat was trying to tell me. Thanks for attempting to make sure I clicked faction alignment before it auto-clicked. Rip. Oh well, not a big deal. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Oops. Hit a command on Twitch. Alright, you guys, let's go siege Vienna, shall we? Me and the boys on the way to siege Vienna. Luxembourg, would you stop throwing little tiny guys? Oh, hi, Chewy. Sorry, I didn't notice your name. Yes, loot it, please. Hey. I would really like this extra prestige. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum, bum. The glorious Lyonnais road. I'm so pleased with it. And yeah, the Vienna siege party is well on their way. Oh, why didn't I think of this sooner? I should definitely be blockading up here so that we can get this siege going a little bit faster. Peace out, Luxembourg. Get some prestige off them. How you doing, Hungary? 33. We're getting tantalizingly close. If we just hadn't claimed the freaking Castilian throne 2 months before they did it. Humbug. Is this at least our siege? Yes, good. Where are you fleeing, Luxembourg? Give me my 0.2 prestige for killing you. Let's go speed 4. I am a little concerned that I don't know where the Austrian army is. Ah, good, but that's going to let me peace out you. I think this is the most prestigious way to do things. Just give me a little cash as a treat. 11 prestige. 11.5. I'll take it. You guys rally down here to defend the siege stack. Try not to rally through those pretender rebels. So you finally put down your guys? Yeah, nice. Which means if we can just do a similar piece out for Austria and then for this itself. How prestigious is actually taking this land? 4? That's something. That's something. And we can just do something very similar again against like hey now up here. Hey Naut, have you meant to say that? Let's spy on Austria. Keep that spy network strength bonus to siege speed going. Sorry about talking so quietly, by the way. It's my wife is asleep, and I should go to bed too. Really, this episode is an hour and a half long already. About an hour ago, I said, yeah, we'll probably end in about 10 minutes, so I'm not going to start a new episode. Classic Christo. Bum, bum. God, I love the Surviving Mars soundtrack. It's so chill. Burden of taxation. Yeah, so how much are we spending? Property maintenance, still only 11. And we're making mad stacks off it. Paris is a huge city. Hey, nice. It's actually grown by 3 urban developments since I last looked. Nice. We have rank 6 amenities, which is beautiful. That can hold up to 1 million people. Currently, there are 800 and... Wow, that's more than I thought. That's more than there were earlier. There's 8... Hang on, do burghers live in the city? Like, are they filling up slots? Or is it just residents that take up amenity slots? I'm not sure. Oh, that's total wealth. Okay, okay, good. There's 269,000 people living in Paris, not counting burghers. Which is pretty cool. How long until our next ability? Quite a while. We could do with another PU. Say Hungary? We'll get there, we'll get there. God, I love how much manpower we're getting. Oh, it has dropped quite a lot though, actually. It was at 70 a second ago. Did I peeve off the nobles? No, the nobles are happy, really happy with us. Could do this again as well. I keep tanking my Iron Tradition to make the nobles love me, but I think it's worth it. Are there any more of these that we can revoke? Like, yeah, what about this again? How about yet another curtailing of this? I think I am going to do this. Yet more state manpower. So now that we have that state manpower modifier, by the way, are we actually getting a decent national army? Yeah, national army is growing. Bunch of peasant conscripts. Is now a good time to do this, given that we're about to fight a big war in the east? Definitely not. Click the button. We should... Yeah, the nobles are now really unhappy with us, but we'll try, we'll try. Alright, come over here. Let's get some of these sieges going properly. Okay. Please, Hungary. Please don't replace your heir. I beg of thee. The other thing we could do is we should probably dissolve the alliance early, right? The earlier we dissolve the alliance, the earlier we can declare on them. The other thing, of course, is are we going to be able to get military access all the way over there? But the answer really should be yes. I think even places that are angry with us will give us military access because they're terrified. Yeah. We should break the alliance now. You can still claim throne if you... yeah, you can. Good, good. I'm really nervous, man. I really, really want the Hungary PU. It would just solidify this campaign as a complete success. And we're now only 11 prestige short from the claim. And if we can do it before they're 10, we almost guarantee that they don't manage to replace the heir in time. We can already get 4 from you. So if we can siege down Trent, that's enough prestige. Because we can just make them cancel all 3 rivals. Do you have 3 rivals, Trent? They do. Which means we should peace out Austria. Who is not even close. But once we take Vienna, you know they're going to be close. Cool. Okay, anything else I should be doing? Well, we really do need to make the nobles happier with us, because next time this manpower recalculates, it's going to be a little ouch. So when is my truce with Hungary? Yeah, 5 years, as expected. Come on, man. Come on. It flipped to 100%. Which means if we choose to not take the capital, we could end 2 rivalries, and that's enough. Let's do it. We only need 12. Give me war reps and cash. Right. 37. 38. We only need this much. Done. And diplomat. We've done it. Okay. Now all we need is for nothing to go wrong. Obviously, I would have liked to have also taken this province, but we've done it. Save the game in case it crashes. We're not safe going because, you know, I'm live, so I can't really save scum, but oh baby, Poland and Hungary await. Please. Please. And we need to keep our other royal marriage partner sweet. Ah, damn, they got a another guy. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I think I actually am going to break royal ties with Milan, even though it's going to cost me a stability. Oh, with Curious Controller, I forgot. Never mind. Okay. We didn't get them as a junior partner. We have to now win a war against them once our truce ends. Results of the war. We got 1,000 ducats of loot. Pretty good. Let's do some tax relief with the burgers, because I'd like to drop that a bit. Okay. And I'm going to save our money in case we need mercenaries for this war. But there is the claim. Poland. Don't you dare get an event that screws things up. Don't you freaking dare. Oh, nice. And this guy is 51 with no heir, which means if he dies, we get a PU rather than him being a appendage, which means you'll be able to integrate him as well. 6 more years on this guy. Any other wars we want to do just kind of while we wait? Because we've got 5 years to wait. And we've got no aggressive expansion anywhere. Do I have this reconquest of CB on you? Yeah. Be back at war with Austria and Naples. Do I have the reconquest war on Naples? Yes. So let's declare on Naples first, so it's a separate war. Get war exhaustion lower. Great freaking point. Let's not go to war. Thank you, chat. Goink in chat. You've been absolute MVP of advice today. That's a lot of separatists. Oh, crap. We actually have a bunch of separatist rebellions brewing. That's nice. New. I mean, not nice. We will get a lot of aggressive expansion from Hungary. Yeah. I think it's 20 base or 25 base for a... it's not that much. It's like 30. Maybe it's 30 base. Let's recall him. Top the Pope off. Yeah, it's not that much for the PUs because it's fixed rather than proportional to land mass. Or rather, it's not. I think it's capped. Actually, is how that works. So yeah, we should get our war exhaustion down because apparently it's causing us actual unrest, which is unheard of. Okay, and yeah, this mega long episode is just going to carry right along. This episode is now half the stream long. But we've got to get that PU, come on. There's free tenancy. And there's naval. Got to get that safe harbour. In fact, you know what? I'm just going to go and check that it's still safe harbour you need. Okay, we checked the code. It's good stuff. So you only need to take naval if you're getting it before Diplotech 23 is the answer. So we're going to take it up to 3 in order to unlock exploration, and then we're going to abandon it again. Here's the plan. Glorious. Though, actually, I should, before we abandon it, I should check whether it's required for colonialism. Or global domain. Because it's not shown on this map, on this chart that it is, but it could be anyway, and I should just be sure. Brabant. Luxembourg have abandoned their personal union. RIP. We beat them up hard, huh? Poor little boys. It's a weird turn of phrase. It's getting late. Poor little dude is what I meant. Dun, dun, dun. Full grain provision has expired. You know what? Do it again. Nothing to reform here yet. Come on, Hungary. Don't you freaking dare get another heir. Don't even whisper it. They've got another inconsequential ally in Siena, which is good news. Whew. You know there's a part of me that says just like, break the truce. Just do it. Go for him. But that would cause a little bit too much aggressive expansion, I think. Oh, can you imagine if we'd got Spain as well, man? Can you imagine? The thing is, we kind of don't want to get Castile yet, right? Because if they got a PU over Aragon first, that would be better. First idea in Naval. Do we want to go straight for that, or do I want to get hand cannons first? I think I want to get hand cannons first, because we don't need this until we've got 2 more ideas in this. So I think I'm going to unlock hand cannons. And also, I should focus dip, because we need 2 more tech levels, and then we need the actual idea group filling out. So let's focus dip. Oh, great call out, Goink, in chat on the war exhaustion. That would have been annoying. Oh, hey, the Picardy. Excuse me, where's my irrigation rank 4? It's already downgraded. What? Give me my irrigation rank 4 in Picardy. We're funding 100% of it. Shouldn't be able to downgrade. Ah, I know what the problem was. The cost of irrigation is based on the max potential size of your farming resource, and the max potential size of our farming resource just increased because of the tech advance. There's also loads more room for farmlands in Picardy, I notice. So, invest, baby. You know that's going to the moon. Rank 4. With extra units. We actually don't need that many extra units. Build. And did my how's my capital infrastructure going? They have so far built 3 of 12. We're getting there. We're getting there. And yeah, we are footing the bill for capital infrastructure. You guys can drill. Just slow my army tradition collapse. And yeah, nobles still peeved, but what are you gonna do? What we've done to their moderate obligations privilege is, I mean, it's really, really good. That's part of why we're maintaining really good manpower, despite the fact they're peeved with us, is that the cost of the manpower taxes are just so much lower than they would be otherwise. Yeah, we are printing ducats in dies. It's crazy good. And there's this massive room for it as well. Only 83% profitability right now. It varies. Sometimes it's 180. But yeah, there's just a colossal size of the potential farmland here. Crazy good. So the next thing we could do is we could try and seize... Like, do the clergy own any of the farmland down here? Because the clergy, they freaking love us. They own 17%. And this is a province that's pretty profitable with its farmland because of the wine. Oh, hang on, where's the wine? Am I crazy? I am crazy. That's the one that has the metal mine, not the wine. How much of the mines do the clergy own? 15% again. We could pinch that off them, but mines aren't that profitable. We just need them to fuel other stuff, basically. Where's the wine? Is it here? Yeah, here it is. So there's the wine, which is, yeah, 87% profitable. How much of the farmlands do the clergy own here? 18%. So we could steal some of their land and property. And we'd be taking resources, farmland. I'll take 50%, please. Minus 15 loyalty and 25% pro-export stability. And 2 years of recent land expropriation. Yeah, that sounds fine to me. Do it. Give me the wine. I want direct. We're seizing the means of wine production. God, it takes so long for war exhaustion to go down. We have been in a lot of wars recently, in fairness. Oh, Jesus, that's a fantastic point. We have commercialism, which means we can open coal mines. And we are currently a net importer of fuel. Let's change that, shall we? I think coal is one of the ones you can see in the special map modes. I may already have one. Set map mode slot. Other. No, it's economic. Coal deposit. All my owned provinces. Get value range, linear, regular green, full scale, slave in slot 7, view slot 7. And then it doesn't work, and then you close it. And you can, no, you don't conduct a census. You go special map modes, page 1, view slot 7, and then you reload it. And it tells you there are no coal deposits. Weird. I guess it only shows exploited. Oh, never mind. I just have to click off. Okay, so yeah, absolutely. Let's open a coal mine in every province that has a coal deposit, because those I think are a bit of a no-brainer on profitability, given that fuel is at a premium. Open new slots. Coal. Boom. Check it worked. Yes, indeed. Excellent. Great tip. Thank you for that. Another great tip, I should say. Oh, I love that the kind of Game of Thrones consolidation of our power in Europe is going to coincide so nicely with us beginning our exploration overseas. Like it's all coming together right at the perfect moment. It's beautiful. As long as I don't need these diplomats, I might as well just leave them in place. Actually, what I should do with them is spy on Hungary. This new version of MEIOU taxes seems way too complicated for me, says chat. Feels bad, man. You are incorrect. I thought that too when I first started playing. I was honestly, when I first saw MEIOU taxes 3.0, and don't tell the devs this, when I first saw MEIOU taxes 3.0, which was about a year and a half ago, I was upset. I was disappointed and I was upset because I thought it looked like they had abstracted it so much that it would no longer be fun. And I am absolutely delighted, which my tired, quiet voice might not quite convey, but I am absolutely delighted to say that I was 100% wrong. It's not even that complicated. There's a lot of complicated mechanics in it, but to play it does not require full-throated engagement with those mechanics. And to help you on your way to agreeing with me, here is a tutorial series. Let's raise administrative wages. High wages. In every province, plus 32% wages for bureaucrats for 10 years, which helps with corruption. Yeah, let's do that. Because I don't really want to do any of the others, because it's Well, actually, I could recall corrupt officials again. Yeah, let's recall corrupt officials again. I do want the... It really cranks down the yearly corruption. The provincial corruption, sorry. Well, hang on, does it? That's only 2 yearly provincial corruption. That's not that good. Let's do this one instead. Well, you know I like just overturning the status quo, but yeah, let's raise administrative wages. Sounds good. Maintain the diplomat in Hungary. I was really annoyed, and I think Lambert never got over that. Basically, it's very overwhelming. Watch my what you need to know before you unpause video, which is in that series. I think it will help. The creativity and effort cannot be denied. No, it's an absolutely amazing effort. An amazing thing they've created. Just noticed that my new ages button is a tiny bit too far left. Like, it needs to go like 1 pixel to the right, I think. So the next thing we'll take is maybe global settler increases. Oh yeah, it's absolutely its own game. I think MEIOU taxes is more different from EU4. Well, no, that's probably not true, but it's really different. Paradox took lots of feature ideas from MEIOU, right? I can't think of any, to be honest. Paradox doesn't have the cojones to tank their sales by making their game more complicated and convoluted by adopting features from MEIOU. The wimps. Why won't you tank your sales to make your game more convoluted? Estates were done before in MEIOU taxes. Yeah, but that's like accusing, you know, MEIOU taxes stole that idea from history. It's not like you know, the estate stuff. A lot of the estate stuff in these games is this is an absolute banger track, by the way. I'll turn it up. It's from history. And yeah, it's all way more diluted in the video game, absolutely. What was I thinking just before that pop-up came up? Is there another thing I could do? Yes. It's Grand Celebration, which I will keep doing. Because we've peeved the Navals off quite badly. We're down to 42,000 manpower. We've already got 31 raised. But like I say, if we absolutely have to, we could just grab a couple of mercenary armies. Well, actually, there's only 3 available, so we better be careful. Oh Christ, we're so far over the force limit now. We're going to have to temporarily increase military spending. Crank it to 35. Government capacity thing? No, government capacity isn't in MEIOU. Any disputed sessions we can jump on. Doesn't look like it. I mean, Brabant, but he's really young, so it's very, very unlikely to play out. And even if it does, I mean, sure, there's a nice city in here, but not really worth it. Anjou, just 5 years till we can integrate them. Newly promoted is expired. Shame. So we could expand the educational requirements again. Yet more elite power from wealth, but more admin efficiency again. More corruption again as well. We should not spend any monarch points, basically, until we get our colonial game going. Because being really ahead of time on that is going to be so good. Oh no, our general died. He was really good. I spent no spending military points, but holy Christ, 653. That is incredible. That guy is an absolute beast. Yeah, some of M&T reminds me of Victoria, but the difference is Victoria has like M&T has class-based pops, Whereas Victoria has always had job-based clocks, pops, basically. But they have farmers rather than peasants, I'm pretty sure. I know my commentary is dropping off as it gets later and later here, but I just have to. I have to get hungry. Do I want to do this again? You know it, baby. Get that state reach cranking. Yeah, we just need to sit here and let the state reach. Just let the war exhaustion go down while we wait for this truce, basically. And then for the war, will Bohemia come help? No, that's unfortunate. Castile thinks it's distant. And the it gives you 20 reasons if I spend 5 favors to prepare. And then if I give you more trust, it's +5 per trust, +1 per trust, I think. Yeah, so we're not going to be able to get their trust high enough to call them in. Quite. It's close, though. We can get them to -14 reasons right now. Oh well. Widespread tax relief's expired, that's fine. I'm going to leave that expired because I could do with the money. You'll get Croatia as a PU too? Oh yeah, they are a PU under Hungary. That's unfortunate. I thought they were a vassal. Demoted and noble concessions expired. Noble concessions immediately going to be fired again, which brings us back up to 50, which is pretty nice. And that's it for now. And then, yeah, more populist reforms being opposed. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I think in vanilla there's an event when you get a PU over Hungary that Croatia gets integrated into Hungary. If that event doesn't exist in MEIOU and taxes, I may simulate it existing by just consoling Croatia into Hungary. They have cause, so you could just break it and then conquer them. Yeah, that's true. I think I'd probably just... and yeah, Hungary has land up here. They hold Danzig, which is funny. Not Danzig, sorry. The one next to Danzig, Elbing. But yeah, I think I will just probably annex it in. Because, yeah, if that event isn't already in from vanilla, I imagine it will eventually. Because it is that's when that happened historically. I wonder if he's doing well pushing towards a reform. I don't think we're going to be able to become the emperor. Unless, I suppose, if we like flip to a Protestant and then lead a league war or something. It's the answer to conflict all along, Hungarian Danzig. Yeah, I don't know why we didn't see it sooner. The truce is 1417, isn't it? Yeah. Hopefully this January tick sees our manpower rise quite significantly, because the nobles should be much more cheerful with me. I'm being told in chat that when the Reformation starts, you get an event to choose a side. That's cool. I haven't experienced the new Die Gracia since Kagao rewrote it all, which is one of the things I'm really looking forward to in this campaign. Yep, there we go. Manpower covered. Nice. I could also do a land reform, I guess, and give some land to the nobles, but... Ah, it's specifically for France. Cool. What happened? Okay, we got... I heard the CV noise, and I was like, what did we lose? Did we lose the thing? Did we lose the thing? But no, we did not. The Golden Horde exists. Cool. And yes, the Timurids do look to be falling apart a bit. Poor Timurids. We are now second, by the way. Pretty cool. Getting us a tasty 22 base power projection. Could do a golden era, because there's no reason to save it for absolutism anymore. We should probably do it when we have just taken an institution and we hadn't been teching up, and we take like 4 techs at once to get the most out of the power cost reduction. Because you can store massive amounts of monarch points regardless of what institutions you have now. Have you any other others? Hang on a minute. Oh crap. All that thing about, yeah, we got to declare war on our rivals, so we humiliate a rival and get this bonus ticking up. We didn't humiliate them, we just showed strength a whole bunch of times. Crap. That's really annoying. Alright. Okay, and we're also pressing towards, yeah, once we get the 3rd naval idea, and Diplotech 11, that which we're pretty close to, that unlocks the ability to get exploration ideas, and we can start colonizing, which I'm very excited about. Okay, no other games to be played in the grand world of personal unions just yet. Hey, Foy, what are you doing in Tyrol? It's weird. Oh, I should also... Right. So we still have a few rebels. Let's take a look. Where are they? Just Labyrinth. So it's basically, it's just from the separatism. The actual like welfare in the province is okay, and their spirituality is fine. Yeah, the diversions are a bit low. I'm not sure what diversions treatment are. I think that's like bread and circuses basically, but I'm not actually sure how you increase it. So do we want to get hand cannons, or do we want to save for the naval ideas, given that we need the naval ideas soon? I think we'll just sit on the decision basically for a minute. We are getting a little bit more innovativeness, which is currently giving us nothing, I think, because 0.12 doesn't actually give you anything. What is it even? Yeah, so all it gives you, our grain dole has run out. Let's renew that. So we're currently, yeah, very happy to front the whole bill. If anyone, no one goes hungry in France. All right. Shell-built ships. What the heck does that mean? When a cog reached its structural limits, shipwrights cast out for larger designs could carry more cargo. The Hulk was a riverboat designed in the Low Countries, shell boat, with crooks of limit to reinforce it. So we're getting a freaking riverboat, and we're going to send it to the New World. Sounds good to me. Office of Lord Admiral. Speaking of the Office of Lord Admiral, I filled out a form today to go sailing on this tall ship next year, which is going to be awesome. And it gave me a list of potential pronouns, and there's all the normal stuff like, you know, Mr., Mrs., etc., etc. And then one of the options was First Admiral. I wonder if they've set up a script where if someone actually puts that, then it like triggers some alert, and they get told that they have an admiral coming aboard. I bet they don't, but they really should. We're currently spending too much military power on military taxes. We were doing that because the nobles were unhappy with us, which increases the expense of levying noble troops into our army, but I don't think we need to do that anymore. Alright, one more year. Don't you dare get a new heir. 1 year, 2 months. Come on. Did they get any more important allies? No. Oh, it's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. Yeah, and our legitimacy is still not great. That's what I need. Hang on, wasn't this in this update? Or was it in... It must have been 1.31 that added in that you could see how much legitimacy heirs get. Death of a major player. The aristocrats have lost a renowned figurehead. Right, yeah, because there are, you know, factions at court. A respected figure within the faction. Their death has damaged the power of the aristocrats leaving without network. A respected figure, lose 10 aristocrat influence, or let us exploit their weakness. Ooh. Ooh. No, I think I'm okay with just minus 10. Almost puts the bureaucrats at 30 court influence, which would be so helpful. Because if we get low enough aristocrat influence... Oh, we can already consider this. Oh no, we don't want to do that. We're happy with serfdom for now. Yeah. Could change one of the noble privileges. But probably don't want to. Keep them sweet. Keep the nobles sweet for now. Once we get Hungary... Once we get Hungary, it's all going to fall into place. How long until we can annex Anjou? 2.8 years till the integration is done. And yeah, the Overlord diplomats is still present, even though we don't currently have a diplomat sent. That's confirming that theory. Let's improve relations so we get the integration process done a little bit faster. And we could get some more legitimacy from the Pope. Yeah, let's do that actually. I could do with the legitimacy, because our king's fairly young, right? Yeah, he's 32. He's going to be around a while, so we do care about his legitimacy. Oh, they've re-elected Austria. No big surprise there. Yeah, Bohemia kind of threw it away with the whole Hussite thing. But oh well. Once we have Hungary and Bohemia and Poland on side, I don't think your little empire is long for this world. The question becomes, of course, do we try and become the emperor through vassalization, or do we get rid of it? Because it was emperor in vanilla that added the emperor actually using the revoke electorate functionality, like the diplomatic option. Before 1.30, the AI never did that, and then after that they did it any time an elector got vassalized, almost immediately. So I wonder if that that remains the case in MEIOU and taxes. We probably shouldn't build up to force limit until the year end. Although actually, no, let's screw it. Let's do it. Let's build up to force limit, because it costs almost no money to raise men, because you have to pay for your manpower whether or not it's raised. You have to provide, you have to buy all the goods for them and all that good stuff. Free the peasants, egalite. Maybe in the Age of Revolutions. Alright, so we can get this in April 1419. Yeah, so we definitely can't take hand cannons. So what we're going to do is we're going to... Nice, stability went up. What we're going to do is we're going to start the war with Hungary, and then if we really need this tech, I'll unlock it. But if we don't, I'm not going to. Because they... Hungary does have it, but Hungary doesn't have many men. Hungary only has like 12,000 men under arms. It's so annoying that we can't quite get Bohemia to join, because all Bohemia's feudatories would be so helpful. But oh well. And yeah, we'll save the money in case we need mercenaries. How is our centralization coming? Pretty nicely. What's changed? Oh, because we're so stable. Yeah, fair enough. Maybe I should try and keep it higher. Maybe we should try and stay at higher stability just for the centralization, honestly. And obviously our corruption is not helping. But hey, I boosted everyone's pay, so surely that should make the corruption go down. It will eventually. Oh, we're so close. We're tantalizingly close now. You know what I should start doing? I should start trying to get military access over to Hungary. Let's do it early so that nothing goes wrong and we can get straight over there. Tyrol, I require military access. Bayern München, I require military access. Bayern Straubing, I require military access. Disowned relative has expired. I don't think I want to disown another one because our legitimacy is already a little low. Okay, good. We have military access all the way over. I'm not messing about. It's going to cost a little bit, but... It'll weaken the elites if you do it, yeah, with higher peasant freedom, but... The thing is, why would that give you more men for levies? Because the peasants being richer doesn't mean there's more of them. I suppose it doesn't mean they're better able to meet their life needs. If they overmeet their life needs, they... excuse me, they have more kids. Two months. It's 2 months until we can declare on Anjou. On Hungary even. 2 months. Please, game, please, I beg of you. Don't fire some bollocks like, oh, it's the Return of the Habsburgs event in the next 2 months. Burden of taxation. Yeah, 66,000 manpower. That's easily enough. I love the Surviving Mountains soundtrack, man. It's so good. It would definitely weaken the elites, which would obviously inversely empower the estate and lower corruption. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Hungary. I do like this song, but I'm going to skip it. Pause. Special commissions has expired. Okay. Yes, you can tax them directly, it's true. Because our income right now, you know, a fair amount of it does come from the peasantry. It's much easier to tax peasants than elites. I suppose that's true, yeah. The peasants don't have any privileges or anything like that. So, that does make things easier. Here we go, by the way. Next month. Here we go. Come on. Truce with Hungary has ended. Declare. Claim throne. Flanders, come help. We've done it. They basically can't stop us now. Excuse me? Who didn't I get military access through? By imagine, I got military access through you. Excuse me? I could have sworn I got military access through you. I can't believe we've done it. Alright, light looting, of course. We have to win the war first? Yeah, we outnumber them 2-1 though. I think we got this. Oh, baby. That's so good. Such a good turn for the campaign. I thought I threw it all away. When we claimed the throne of Castile, I thought that prestige hit was going to ruin it. But no. Is it really not recalled my... Wait a minute. No. No, don't crash. Oh, thank God. Military 3 still hasn't crashed on me. Ever. Apart from when I was submodding it. You know, when I, missed a couple of brackets. Which is fair play. Okay, good. It did recall our ambassador that was improving relations with them. I was a bit worried that was going to cause problems. Okay. In we go. Oh, they've got military access to other people. Good, which means I can cancel mine. Save my Diplo points. In which case, let's not waste time to pest with us via the most direct route available. Alright, don't need military access through you. Don't need military access through you. Check the aggressive expansion. It shouldn't be too bad because it's capped. We'll have a look. If it's so bad we can't take it, I may weep. 64. It's not that bad. Oh, baby. Heck yes. Very nice. Yeah, so it's totally manageable, a rest of expansion. And by forcing our union with Hungary, it will simultaneously give us a union over Poland. At least if it works right vanilla, which I think it will, because that doesn't seem like a moddable feature. Should we hire a second general? I think we should. We have great army professionalism right now, so our generals are coming out like absolute beasts. I'm still tempted to try and not take the mill tech so we can get colonialism faster. By colonialism, I mean exploration, because colonialism is actually an idea group now. You have only one siege, don't you? Yeah, you go here. And now we can cancel the military access with Tyrol. Yeah, I'm glad we weren't being very active on the military front. We've got no arrest of expansion with essentially anyone around here. So we're in a very good place. Flanders, we really ought to have mutual military access. Oh, hang on, what? Flanders? Oh, right, yeah. You do not need military access if you have close relations or if you have the same overlord. Because we're in a war together, I can't ask for military access. That's weird. And yeah, they still have nevers. Fair play. We're probably going to need to siege down parts of Poland. Oh, right, but you only need one spy network because they're a subject, of course. Have they raised up more men to face the threat? They haven't, really. Nice. And yeah, our guys should be on siege focus. Bum, bum, bum. And I am going to immediately blitz through these walls because I'm not messing around. We're going to end this war and we're going to win it hard and fast. I'm not even going to split these guys up to avoid attrition. We're going to get pest and then we're going to worry about everything else. The two halves of de Valois, because they were d'Anjou, remember, before, which is like a cadet branch of de Valois. They will be reunited. So there's their army. Where's it going now? Down here. So they're probably going to go and try and siege us. I obviously don't want to just let them siege me down. Poland, how much liberty desire do you have? 13%. Okay. We are kind of encircling the entire HRA. It's pretty cool. What year was it we could get this? 19. Okay. Don't think we want to do tax relief. Although the faction relations is nice. Especially with this negative spiritualist thing because we stole their wine. That's true. Speaking of the wine, how's the wine doing? Yeah, 120% profitable. That's what I'm talking about. States holdings here making us 10 ducats. How about the dyes? That's better. Back up to 156, 65 even % profitable. And that new irrigation being built, as well as the road. Oh, it's all coming up, Francia, baby. Charlemagne would be proud. I don't know if Charlemagne was much of a builder. Does anyone want to? It's like that's, you know. Before we do this, does anyone want to get off? Like Siena, Padua. You want no part of this. I assure you. Oh hey, look, Siena actually lost Siena. I didn't notice that. Florence has taken it all. Interesting. I think we send one army west to deal with these incursions, because it looks like they're just going to kill all our subjects otherwise. Eugenius is on the throne. They must be loyal to us. What? He's not. Oh no, we hadn't invested this round, had we? We invested last time. I remember. Alright, if the fort could fall so I can move on to pest, please, that would be ideal. Getting there though. These are both marked as... No, they're not, but they should be. Join these armies if you have nothing better to do. I'm being asked in chat if we have a particular kind of urbanization plan for France. The answer is more or less no. It's basically just the cities that started as cities we're going to make into cities. My thought process has not gone far beyond that. Because as far as I know, in MEIOU taxes, there's no... In 3, rather, there's no particular reason to build a city in any particular province unless it's on the coast and it has a good natural harbour. That's basically the only thing that matters in terms of local features. You can basically just make any city anywhere, as long as you've got the pops. I mean, obviously, having, spreading them out so you have a good local food supply and things like that is also relevant, but generally, they're equally good in most places. The march to pest has begun. Sitting in Paris, Emperor Louis and his son Louis gaze across a map of Europe, planning their next great triumph. Can't punch through these walls. Not without an extra dude, which I could send over. I in fact will. I'll go take these guys out. Yeah, Padua, you're welcome to go, by the way, if you don't like me sieging your capital. Yeah, we will once we get France unified, we'll do some slightly more strategical long-term development planning. At the moment, it's mostly about unification and just capitalizing on what we have. But once we're actually unified, we can make some longer-term plans. Hey, Pest, what happened to your walls? So it's only 64%, right, for a union? 42. It's not even that much at all. Nice. And you get 69 prestige. Classic. So yeah, we're going to be able to put this union on them relatively sharpish. Lost a fair amount of war score from battles so far, but nothing we can't reclaim. A couple of good stack wipes once this 18 stack starts waving itself around. Should be able to clear things up in short order. Hungarians first. Don't worry, Hungarians. You'll be on my side soon enough, and then you can be on the winning team. The right side of history and all that. Boom. Stack wipe. That's what I'm talking about. Bum, bum, bum. Our army organizer has died. That's annoying. He was helping. Well, I'll get the siege ability one, who's, I mean, even better. Fantastic. What a turn up for the books. Of course, hiring that advisor will hurt our stability a bit, but looks like we're still holding at level 2. There goes Pest. Oh, I don't know. Do we loot them? We really should spare them, because we are about to try and rule over them. Probably best to start with a good reputation. Spread out, get these sieges going. Okay. Get these bastards that dare siege me in the south kicked out of here. Should be some easy stack wipes. Especially with that well-timed recovery tick. Lost our third diplomat from the papacy is a bit annoying, but oh well. Yeah, I was thinking about this the other day. I might make a list of the things that are most painfully missing, because 3.0 is an alpha. It feels pretty good though for an alpha, but like the things that I most miss and I'm looking forward to having are burgher and clergy privileges and maybe a few more reforms, and then a way to see where oh crap, Poland caught my guys out. Need to pay more attention. A way to see where your manpower is coming from. Please don't catch these guys here. Good. frustrating. This is Woodland Hills. I'll take that fight. This is Grass Flats, so if they refuse it... Oh, they're going to Forest Mountains. They might beat me in the Forest Mountains, but... They have a tech advantage. So, yeah, sad. I do have to take this. Move to Nitra for me, would you? No? Let's just keep claiming forts until we can get our other army back over here then. Damn. It's frustrating. Did we lose a cannon in there? Yeah. 7 more guys. 3, 4, 5. No, 4 of them. 2 of these. And 1 bombard. Good. Yeah, a breakdown of where estate income is coming from. That's another great suggestion. But yeah, where your manpower is coming from would be really nice. And then a summary. So right now you can see summaries of trade in a sector really easily. An easily accessible, like a tooltip, on your capital. Summary of trade in your nation would be good. Because you can conduct a census, but it's a lot of work. You don't want to glance at a census. And then beyond that, the next one would be like historical data. So how much manpower did I make this year versus last year, and then the 4 before that, and what were the percentage changes from different sources? Oh, you made a mistake, Poland. Then the winged hussars arrived, and then I stabbed them with my halberd. That's right, get sent packing. You Hungarian lapdogs. You will suddenly become honourable French lapdogs very shortly. Excuse me. Padua, stop this. I'm hopeful that I can win this siege before they can win a siege, and therefore it's okay for me to keep going east. Excuse me. It's getting really rather late now. Oh Christ, it's 1:30. White Peace Padua. They were minus 50 on that earlier. We're going to have to win at least a siege or kill their army. This new army I raised up can hold off their army if need be. And yeah, getting a bunch of sieges started with the subjects is definitely good. I mean, where do they think they're going? Follow Vicenta. See, that one I'll loot. Now will you white peace? They won't even white peace. I'm about to occupy your entire country. Not the smartest man, Padua. Yeah, I'm just going to grab these forts so that to limit their potential reinforcement maneuverability. Seems prudent. Oh yeah, so now we're ahead of time on admin tech. We can actually core up these. Nice, which will really help their autonomy. It's going to start tanking down next month. So yeah, it's going to be going over by 0.29. That's real fast. Full grain provision has expired. No. The grain train never stops. Immediate re-up of that. Yeah, I am enjoying this high stability centralization kick we've been on lately. It's effective. So hang on, how many cannons do you have? 2. Yeah. Ideally with 2 armies you want 5 cannons or 2 to have the best bonuses. Because it takes 4 to get the +2. Yeah, and then Siena is obviously the next one I want to white peace. It's slightly longer than normal January tick. We've got 2,000 ducats again. We should probably do a local capital down here. Boom. Suck it to me. Is this the right province for it? Or maybe here, so that it can also help... No, Brittany's going to get to Brittany faster. Yeah, let's put one here, and then maybe in the fullest time we put one here as well, because they're not nearly as expensive as they were in 2.5. What was I looking for? What am I trying to do here? Right, yeah, how much labour have you got? I'm so tired, man. You've got 0.3 urban labour available. Right, well, this is just going to have to induce some better guys. Capital, rank 1. It's going to take 1 labour, so yeah, we're going to build it. We're going to build it slow. 800 ducats on that. What else do we want to do? Maybe a better port here as well, but that's a bit expensive for now. How is communication efficiency currently getting here? From 89, which is Picardy. Right, so port in Picardy. There's no more relay ports, by the way, so that's worth remembering. Harbourage. It's currently rank 3, so rank 4. 491 ducats. Well, I think you mustn't be afraid to dream a little bigger, darling. Let's go straight to rank 5. 1,800 ducats. That's too bigger. Too much bigger. Rank 4 it is. 0.5 per unit per year. And in terms of resident labour, you must have a fair amount. Well, actually, it's not much of a city here. Yeah, they only have enough for 2 parallelism. That's okay, though. Boom. Good. Right, that'll do for now. Save the rest of the money. People blessing has expired. That's fine. He did good stuff while it was going. Port indulgence expired. Now that I will re-up immediately because it's not very expensive. Alright, you guys, come and show Siena the error of their ways, if you would. Oh, Hungary showing up again with 2,000 men. That's a little sad. Of course I can show the culture map mode. Here you go. Here it is within the 2 hearths of our great nation. Is there anywhere I could be blockading? Yeah, I suppose I could blockade Siena. Or get them to peace out a bit faster. Oh, I should have been blockading Padua this whole time as well. Get that siege going quicker. That would have been sensible. Oh well. I suppose we should also be doing the withdrawal for support from knights, but I don't know. It just doesn't feel... Oh crap, we should have been doing this a while ago. Definitely overlooked talent abuse. We should definitely be doing that, but it doesn't seem to work some of the time, which is what motivates me against it. You know, when you're not certain something's going to work, it's difficult to persuade yourself to invest in it. You don't need to fight Padua. Padua's going to peace out soon. Flanders, just focus on this lot. If they're going to force you, I will come help, but I don't want my buddy Flanders to die. Not once they've been doing such fantastic work holding down the English fleet all these years. Yeah, war exhaustion once again high. Oh crap, Poland's down here. Let's stay in the same province then. I assumed Poland was trapped in the north somewhere, but maybe that was too much to hope for. They're going to go after these guys. Oh crap, has it busted? Am I stuck in this province indefinitely? It's not good. No, I'm not stuck. Good. Just have to arrive. A new disease in Constantinople. That seems bad. Alright, there goes Padua. Hungary. Stop it. Yep, and there goes my poor subject troops. But if we can just catch these guys one more time, drive them off again. Oh, that's good to know. Chat's telling me if we convert, the decision becomes cheaper. It would be fun to try, you know, I feel like the challenges of going Protestant would be fun. Hey, Flanders, attach to me, would you? Thanks. Now I can go kick these guys' bum. I'll grab this fort just so they're a bit more blocked in. They can't go from here through here anyway. Oh, there they are. Let's go straight for him. That's an improvement Paradox should make. Currently, he was going from Pest to here, right? And he'd already made most of the progress to Pest. But when I clicked here, he switched to going here. It would have been faster to complete the move to Pest, then calculate the fastest route and go from there. But instead it recalculates the fastest route from where they start. I would like it if they didn't do that. And instead calculated the true fastest route given their current movement. It's quite a specific request, I admit. Now that we know the poles are in the south, it doesn't matter if we spread out a bit in the north. That's my thinking here. Do you finally win that siege of Padua, please? And hey, Hungary. Coming for you, Hungary. Just leave my vassals alone. Please don't stack wipe them. Please don't stack wipe them. Bollocks. Got them, though. Your sacrifice was not in vain. And there goes Hungary. Nice. Anjou, your sacrifice was not in vain. I might even get a stack wipe here. Pavia, you definitely get looted for not piecing out sooner. And I'm going to let the other siege finish too. Nice. We got the stack. We got the... what am I trying to say? We got the stack wipe on Poland as well. It's excellent news. Can't you hear it from the sizzling excitement in my voice? It's excellent news. Bum, 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 bum. Right, yeah, time for speed 4 with all our armies dead. Bohemia declared war on the new Emperor Austria. Excellent. Siena, you can go now. I'll take some money for my trouble. Padua, give up. I'm going to loot you down, and then I'm going to take all your money. It is kind of ASMR, Christo, yes. I can't believe it. So I recorded like 2 hours ago, I said. Just another kind of 10 minutes or so. Bureaucratic expansion has expired. Do it again. And you know what? Fine. Tax relief. Because I like having 2 stability. Where are my 6 dudes? There they are. And Padua's done. Goodbye, Padua. Yeah, it's addicting. It's just such a good mod. So good. And now their armies are dead. The vassal swarm. God, Anjou immediately re-raised the same sized army. It's fantastic. I really hope it works the way it does in vanilla, and we also get Poland. Oh, hello, Moldova. What do you think you're doing? Will you change your mind if I reinforce? No, which means I suspect you don't know what you're doing. Beograd done. Spare them. Just keep taking forts, man. If you could avoid killing so many of my men that I can't keep this siege up, that would be ideal. We're getting so much land in this war. All of that land. None of that's allies. Crazy good. Bum, 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 bum. Right, yeah. You can stop attaching to this army. Go siege somewhere else. I wonder if we'll be able to keep these guys happy from a just a liberty desire from strength point of view. I suspect yes. But we'll see. I'm not overly concerned. Nice, it's another fort fallen. Which means I think it's time to split this army along the northern border, because that's where they're likely to come back against us then. Castile influencing Aragon. It's interesting. Oh yeah, something else we should consider as our... Oh, manpower is tanking. As our subject, you know, what am I trying to say to you? As our Diplo slots become available, there's a whole bunch of people we can offer vassalization, and they'll say yes. Just absolutely tons of people. Including a bunch of people in the HRE. So we can start thinking about that soon. Basically, once we've unified France, it's going to be a lot of Diplo annexing and a lot of colonizing. It's going to be a good time. Bum, bum, bum. Enjoy it, Hungary. This might be your last January tick. As a free nation. Or on the other hand, other way of phrasing it, people of Hungary rejoice. It's the last, potentially, the last January tick where you're going to have to be ruled by the AI. Yeah, inhabitants is going down again, but that's okay. I swear I just saw this bar go down, even though we didn't spend any admin points there yet. Oh, hello Poland, they're back. Ideally, we stop them screwing up any of my ongoing sieges without having to slow my sieges. They might even just accept it as soon, because... No, right, the claim throwing causes belly gives -30, but... And yeah, exceed war score -90, whatever. Get over it. Didn't ask, plus you're my PU now. Bum, ba, da, dum, dum. Where are you headed? Up to steppes, probably. Fight me in the mountains. Or are you just fleeing? You might just be fleeing. In which case I should reposture to account for that. And get this fort will even further restrict their ability to move around here. Wait, what the hell's going on here? Holy crap, the Golden Horde has just yoinked a bunch of Bulgaria. Did they take that from the Ottomans? They did. The Golden Horde is fighting the Ottomans. Holy shit. The Golden Horde, for their name to be there, that means they own this. Jesus Christ, that's terrifying. How much dev have you got, Golden Horde? They're a horde with 789 development. Holy crap. That's a bit scary, honestly. They might declare war on freaking Moldova as soon as we take over them. How many men have they got? I might be able to rival them. Yeah, they've got 23,000 men. That is scary. How's their tech? Presumably they have really good cavalry or something. Yeah, Golden Horde is freaking going for it. You have to respect him. You're not wrong, chap. Yeah, Jesus. They just spanked the Ottomans. I mean, that's quite a feat. I could get a third stability. Oh no, you can't. You have to be at 0 today for that. Again, I know my commentary is suffering, but we've got to get this PU. Would love that to try and keep my innovativeness trending in the right direction for the next 10 years. Nitra, it's done. Excellent. Really getting there now. Oh baby, minus 30. Dun, 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 dun. Some manpower issues, but we're just about holding on. It does make it a lot easier to siege places now that there's no such thing as a greater than level 1 blue fort. Back in the day when you'd end up with like 2 and 3 forts everywhere. But now garrisons can only give 1 level. It's much simpler. Especially once we get more cannons. It's going to be easier and easier. Alright, there it is. Office of the Lord Admiral. Which does mean that we are now officially bottlenecked by naval ideas, which is unfortunate, because I do feel like we had to take that tech in order to be able to fight the Hungarians, sorry, the Poles effectively. Flanders have inherited Nevers. Not sure how I feel about that, Flanders. I'm going to need you to bend the knee sooner rather than later if you're going to hold land in the French heartland like that. It's a little bit unacceptable. Maybe I decide I don't need you anymore now that I have footholds on the British Isles. Wooden wall is a lot less relevant these days. Alright, keep it going. Guys, the Surviving Mars soundtrack, man. It just keeps me going and going. Oh, hang on. Hello, Poles. Not delighted to see you. I must confess. New disease. Where are you headed? Up here? That would make a lot of sense. Oh, good timing. Head up north. Oh crap. Oh no, we're winning that easily. I don't know why Moldova's feeling so terminally inclined today. But they're not making smart decisions. Alright. You ready? Nearly. Alright, there's our first one. Naval production plus 10%. Hang on, that's really good. Maybe we keep naval ideas. Naval production 10%. Does that mean all my naval places are going to get 10% more profitable? Or more? That seems really good. Because you can sell naval goods. Yeah, I mean, we have a deficit right now. It's probably not as good as a whole other idea group, though. Which is what we could have instead. So, we probably still abandon naval ideas, but that's a cool perk. Castile is a paper controller. Okay. Fair play to them. We didn't invest that time, so can't really begrudge them it. Oh, crap! Siege down Languedoc. That's one of my urban centres. Croatia, how dare you? Oh crap! Hungary's in the north here as well. I clearly haven't been paying enough attention. Hey Hungary, why don't you just surrender and save me the trouble? Nice. Not quite yet though, because I can get a couple more sieges and get a bunch of money off you. But then again, is this a city? No, it's not a city, so it's not too big a deal if it falls. Because I could do a little bit more money out of this. We're not even getting the money directly. Damn. Now I can't even get the 11. Alright. On this day, Louis the 12th, but not the last, de Valois, reunited the two halves of this place. Heck yes. The two halves of this place, you can tell I'm tired, the two halves of the glorious de Valois were reunited. We have formed a personal union with Croatia. We have formed a personal union with Poland. We have formed a personal union with Hungary. Oh, baby. That is a screenshot-worthy moment. Look at that. That is a thing of absolute beauty. We are wildly over the relations slots, but... And I have now trapped all my men in Poland, in Hungary even, but that's easily fixed. Oh boy. Save, for the love of God, save. Man, that's good. We have paved the way for a glorious French Empire with magnificent overseas territories. And they're both loyal. Holy hell. Hungary is pretty mad with us. They hold land that is not rightfully theirs. Let's correct that. Return land. Oh, that's interesting. You can give land to other people. And I will, I think, tag Hungary and annex Crow. And then tag back. Because I think that just makes sense. Why is Hungary own part of Prussia? It's part of the event chain that gets them the PU over Poland, I believe. They like step in to support the Danzig something or other, and I don't know. Oh baby. Anyone else on the list? Brandenburg. You know I'm tempted. Anyway. Thanks for watching, everybody. It's been a 2-hour, 47-minute YouTube video. I hope you enjoyed it. Coming in with the classic banger from Surviving Mars at the end. Oh, yeah. This campaign is now secured. It's successful. It's going to be glorious. I will see you all in the next episode. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.